In this video, I want to just give you a quick example of how you might see a one-way ANOVA presented in a journal article table. So here's an example. They've got the means and standard deviations for self-esteem, and so you'll see they've got three groups. They have broken it up by race, ethnicity. So we have white, we've got African American, we've got Hispanic, and then we've got the different aspects of self-esteem for this and the different categories over here as well. And then here, over here, it's giving us, notice it's giving us our F value, like you've had either JASP do or how you've calculated here. And so we've got that anything close to 1 is not going to be statistically significant. And then remember, as always, as we talk through these tables, you look at the footnotes here, and you'll notice it tells us the standard deviations are in parentheses, and then that different superscripts signify significant mean differences. So the times to where we see different superscripts here, that means those are the means that are different. The ones that have different superscripts, those are the ones that are statistically significant. And then, as always, when we see this asterisk, that means overall there's a statistically significant result. So let's take this example. For means and standard deviations for physical appearance for fathers, you'll notice that there ends up being a significant difference here. We see that here in the F value. And then here, these superscripts are telling us which means are significantly different from one another. And what it's saying basically is the Caucasian or the white fathers had significantly lower scores compared to the African American fathers and compared to the Hispanic fathers. So you see the different superscripts tells us that. Here's another example here for athletic competence for mothers, that the Caucasian mothers had significantly lower ratings, self-esteem related to athletic competence compared to the black mothers. And then the Latino mothers also had significantly lower self-esteem and athletic competence compared to the black mothers, right? But it was the same for Hispanics and for Caucasian mothers. So again, that's how it is that we're looking at those being able to tell the mean differences. So this basically is giving us what we call the post hoc test, the post hoc results. Here's one more on global self-worth, the only other scale where there's this overall significant difference. And we see this for global self-worth. White men had the lowest score off of this, and black men and Hispanic men scored significantly higher compared to white men, but there was no difference between black men and Hispanic men. So that's an example of how it is that you might see ANOVA presented in a journal article.